The Post. 2017. Introduction. The Post is a historical political drama directed by Steven Spielberg. Released in 2017. The film stars Meryl Streep as Katharine Graham, the first female publisher of The Washington Post, and Tom Hanks as Ben Bradlee, the newspaper's editor-in-chief. Set in the early 1970s, the story revolves around the publication of the Pentagon Papers, classified government documents that revealed decades of deception regarding the Vietnam War. Facing immense political pressure and legal threats, Graham and Bradlee must decide whether to publish the papers and risk everything, or remain silent in the face of government censorship. Beyond being a historical retelling, The Post is a profound exploration of journalistic integrity, freedom of the press, and moral courage. Spielberg crafts a tense and inspiring narrative that captures the essence of truth versus power, and how individuals must sometimes defy authority to uphold democratic values. Story analysis. At its heart, The Post is a story about courage and conviction. The plot follows the internal struggle of Katharine Graham, who inherits control of The Washington Post after her husband's death and must prove her leadership in a male-dominated world. When the New York Times is legally barred from continuing its coverage of the Pentagon Papers, the responsibility and risk shifts to The Washington Post. The film builds tension around Graham's decision to publish the papers, despite threats of financial ruin and imprisonment. Spielberg balances the political stakes with deeply personal moments, showing Graham's transformation from a hesitant leader to a woman willing to challenge the U.S. government in defense of truth. The pacing is deliberate but engaging, allowing the audience to feel both the pressure and the triumph of each decision. Acting performances. Meryl Streep delivers a remarkable performance as Katharine Graham, portraying her vulnerability, intelligence, and eventual strength with subtle precision. Streep's nuanced expressions and gradual assertion of confidence make her character's evolution both believable and inspiring. Tom Hanks complements her perfectly as Ben Bradlee, charismatic, determined, and occasionally reckless, yet deeply committed to journalistic truth. The chemistry between Streep and Hanks elevates the film, grounding its political drama in human emotion. Supporting performances from Sarah Paulson, Bob Odenkirk, and Bradley Whitford add authenticity and depth to the newsroom dynamics. Odenkirk, in particular, stands out for his portrayal of a reporter driven by conscience and courage. Direction and visual effects. Steven Spielberg brings his trademark craftsmanship to The Post, transforming a dialogue-heavy, real-world story into a gripping cinematic experience. His direction is precise, maintaining tension through tight pacing, effective use of silence, and dynamic camera work. Cinematographer Janusz Kaminski uses warm tones and subtle lighting to evoke the atmosphere of 1970s America, while John Williams' score enhances the film's emotional weight, understated yet powerful. Unlike most Spielberg films, The Post relies not on spectacle but on editing, performances, and moral tension to captivate its audience. The newsroom sequences are shot with urgency and authenticity, making viewers feel as though they are part of the historic moment unfolding in real time. Conclusion. The Post is a masterful and deeply relevant film that celebrates the courage of truth-telling in the face of power. Through exceptional performances, a sharp script, and Spielberg's restrained yet commanding direction, the film reminds us that journalism is not just about reporting facts, it's about defending democracy, while rooted in history. Its themes resonate strongly in today's world, where freedom of the press and transparency remain under constant threat. Ultimately, The Post stands as both a thrilling drama and a timeless tribute to those who risked everything to make the truth known.